Assalamualaikum, my name is SITI KHAIRUNNAJWA and this is my team members. We are supervised by Professor MADYA TS Dr. EFFENDI bin MOHAMMAD for this project design and manufacturing project.
Now I will be presenting the introduction of our project titled Harvest Cart. Harvest Cart is a device that can help small-scale farm workers to do harvesting process with ease, efficient and comfort. This proposed product is equipped with backrest to reduce discomfort and back pain during harvesting, shade as protection from direct ultraviolet rays, as storage which gives the space to gather the harvested crop in container. We are focusing on the small-scale farm workers who are still adapting the traditional harvesting method, specifically at Agri-Space Tech Johor. The farm workers there suffer with pain and numbness due to repetitive movement and imbalanced posture and dizziness because of direct sunlight exposure. Next is the problem statement and the objective of the project. The problem statement consists of three main points. The first one is the elderly and youngsters do not concern about daily hazardous routines that can affect the long-term damage. For example, they continuously have physical stress such as bending, twisting, squatting, and kneeling during harvesting. The second one is traditional farm workers still adapting all concept style despite the pain because of expensive and not suitable innovations such as autonomous tractor. Lastly, the farm workers usually exposed by prolonged heat stress because of the weather and lack of sun protection that led to fatigue. Moving on to the objective of the project, where the aim is to develop an affordable harvest cart that can be widely used by most small-scale farm workers. Several objectives are crucial aspects in the harvest cart development, which are backrest to relieve back pain and comfort farmers. A shade is provided on the harvest cart to protect farmers from the sun and prevent dizziness, and some space to place the harvested crop behind the farmer's seat.
Manual harvesting is the common way that is practiced by small farm workers. The cushion pad is one of the products used by farmers. Therefore, it is suitable for the small-scale farm workers. But the long duration of harvesting can lead the farmers to feel the pain because of the unergonomic working posture. Therefore, the group conducted an ergonomic analysis to determine and apply the information to the proposed product. Firstly, the anthropometric analysis is also being considered in the harvest cart product. This analysis used to improve the well-being and comfort of the design. This is because the seat of the harvest cart is a crucial component. Therefore, the team member need to consider the average height of the person in the Malaysia to ensure that the seat is comfortable during harvesting for a long time. Next, ruler and rebar are also tools to identify the ergonomic risk to the farm workers. Therefore, the body area that farmer need to be sustained for a long time in harvesting, such as leg, will be easily rated. In this way, each of these collected and scored data is then used to compile the risk factor variable, generating a single score representing the risk level of MSD. Lastly, work posture is also important during harvesting. That is the working posture of body part that need to consider such as shoulder, arm, head, hand, feet, and many more. This effect of good work posture will help the muscle to unload and relax.
Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. My name is AHMAD Nazir bin NAZRI. For now, I want to talk about methodology. Basically, methodology is about what is the method that we use to achieve our objective. So the first method that we use is doing some survey. By using this method, we want to actually seek what is the customer preference and customer requirement when they want to use our harvest cart. And by using the result from the survey, we build a house of quality or HOQ to analyze what actually customer requirement and technical requirement. After that, we make some task analysis. We interview and get the feedback from targeted customer and make some improvement in design. Next step is DFA and DFM. In this method, we actually try to minimizing the part and choose optimum material. For DMFA, in this method, we do some revised design to reduce the cost by minimizing the design. After that, we create morphological card to know the best design for customer requirement. Lastly, the final step, we are doing some screening and scoring to analyze the conceptual design.
The initial step is getting the customer preference before developing the detailed design. The survey has resulted in the creation of the HQ, and the identification shown that there are 5 requirements of the customer that should be highlighted in our product. Next approach is morphological chart. Morphological chart is used to generate the ideas of conceptual design. The subfunction has divided into 6 parts. Concept combination is basically based on the subfunction that has been developed in the morphological chart. Then, based on our analysis and brainstorming, there are 4 different types of conceptual design that has developed. Concept screening is typically to identify or filter the criteria on those concepts by giving them rating. Based on the analysis, Design 1 and Design 2 should be combined in one design before proceed to the concept screening, and the most selected concept is chosen is Concept 3 to be compared by the Design 1 and Design 2 on the next step. Based on the concept scoring, it shows that the Concept 3 has the highest score compared to the Concept 1 and Concept 2. Therefore, the Concept 3 is selected to be the conceptual design of the harvest kite. After selected the Concept 3 as our prototype design, the next step is DFMA analysis. DFA is a design for assembly whereby we need to distinguish the parts of previous and current in order to get the design efficiency. We are using bootstrap method to determine the time taken of insertion, handling and operation, and based on the analysis shows that the lowest percentage is 90.45%, which has less impact to the environmental and less harmful. That it shows that the design can be used and is a user friendly to the environment. The material that will be used in our product are stainless steel and aluminium. Stainless steel has high tensile strength, which can give our harvest kite a rigid body and stability while using it. Meanwhile, aluminium is a lightweight and corrosion resistant.
This chapter is represented the cost estimation of harvest kite product. First, this table is the bill of material based on the Shopee research. Next, the total manufacturing cost is the sum of the total variable and the fixed cost is 56,216 ringgit and 47 cents. Lastly, the break-even point of the proposed product is 31 units.
For the manufacturing process, there are 5 manufacturing processes to make the harvest kite. The first one is welding process. Shielded metal arc welding is used to weld all the body part to make a body frame. Next is drilling process. Drilling machine is used to make a hole for a certain part in the body frame for entering bolt and nut. Next, the third process is cutting machine. This process is used to cut the steel of body parts and other parts by following the right dimensions. Next is grinding process. This process is to make a smooth surface by polishing all the parts after being cut. The last process is impact wrench process. This process is to tightening all the bolt and nut.
As conclusion, this project is significant because it aims to lead students by understanding how to use the knowledge and skill gathered before solving the problem after undergoes several steps. The steps include conducting survey from the farmers, implementing the House of Quality (HOQ) method, conducting task analysis, and identifying the DFMA methodology. From the additional of morphological chart, it shows that the objective of the harvest cut is achieved through the concept of screening and scoring. As a result, the group managed to obtain the best conceptual design that can be highlighted and meet the requirements listed. Throughout the project, the design of harvest cut keep on changing based on the implementation of the results and research, and also brainstorming sessions among the members. This is to make sure that the proposed product can be improved in order to achieve the main objective of the project.